Hey gang, it is Monday, November 20th, 2017, and it's the week that we celebrate Thanksgiving, of course, this coming Thursday, at least here in the United States. So for those of us and those of you that celebrate Thanksgiving, hope you have a great one. A couple weeks ago, I had posted a video vlog, and I talked about hitting I was almost at 12,000 subscribers and also 5 million views. And so I decided that I was going to do a giveaway of 5 pen and sticker combinations. And all I asked for was that people like the video and that they commented on the video. And for each of those comments, what I did is I put a number next to their, or replied with a number. And that is your drawing number in this situation. So I have these 5 pens and stickers ready to go. And rather than sit here and write out 122 numbers on a piece of paper or draw them out of a hat, I found a website. It's random.org, and basically you put in your parameters and you give a minimum and a maximum, in this case 1 to 122, and you hit the generate button and it starts drawing numbers for you. So I'm going to hit the generate button, and the first number it draws is 104. So you see where this is going. 104, 32, 49, 119, and 82. There should be 5 numbers. And so those are the 5 people that are going to win. And of course, I will contact or leave a message or try to contact them. And through the original video, I will leave a comment on their comment so that they know they're one of the winners. Also, I wanted to share that I got a mail call this week, and we've done a sticker exchange between myself and Rusty Glove Box. Now he's got some cool stuff on his channel. He sent me a magnet and a sticker and a little card, and it's just, Barry, thanks for exchanging stickers. You have a great shop and some cool projects. You're doing some super work on the Mustang. Appreciate your subbing. Lloyd is his name, and he has some videos of Studebakers. I know he's got a Gran Turismo that has a Chevy small block in it. He's got a couple other videos from different places he's been and cars he's looked at, different things like that. So I'll put a link to his channel on this video so that you can check him out. I also received in the mail, and this surprised me, because normally you do a sticker exchange with somebody, or I had a request for some stickers and took care of that request, and I received this in the mail. Now, this is a subdued patch for the Baton Rouge Police Force. That's their normal kind of a ornamental patch. Also have their Velcro patch and their challenge coin. Now, if you're not familiar with what a challenge coin is, these coins, I think it became a military tradition that people that served together, for whatever reason, had received coins that represented their unit. I have many friends who have challenge coins for the units they served in. And it also carried over to the police force. It's a really cool tradition, and basically the intent is, you carry that coin with you as a remembrance of your unit, your time served, your people you served with, and that sort of thing. And if you were to happen to meet up with one of these friends, you bump into each other at a restaurant or a bar or to get together, and that friend pulls out his challenge coin and lays it on the counter, you better have yours with you, because if you don't, you're buying him a drink, or her, depending on the situation. But basically, you get the idea that it's to challenge people to, hey, do you have your coin? No, you're buying. Okay. So I'm very thankful for that. I really, really appreciated that gift. A couple other things, and this is just minor, but this past week I went and looked at a 66 Chevelle that was destroyed. I mean, the thing was crushed. And the only reason I even looked at it was because it had a good trunk lid on it, and the quarter panels were rust-free, and I had the delusional idea of making a couch out of it. No, I didn't do it. The guy ended up selling the car before I could make any kind of arrangement on it, which is probably a good thing because I have too much other things to do. But I did salvage an original 66 license plate from that car. I saw it on the front, the bumper was mangled, and I said, "What are you doing with that plate?" And he said, "You can have it." Now granted, it's not in the best of shape. Somebody has tried to touch it up and did a poor job, and it doesn't matter. It's just going to hang on the wall, but I just thought it was pretty cool to find an original plate from 66. Beyond that, I had an interesting email a couple weeks ago, and I don't think anything is going to come out of it, but I had contact from a TV producer. Now, they were looking for somebody to do to host a TV show, and I won't go into details of what the show would be about, but it really wasn't about restoration stuff, but it was definitely automotive related, and it was they were working on creating a show for the Discovery Channel, and so they contacted me as to see if I'd be interested in being a host or the host for the TV show. We talked for about 15 minutes. I didn't say no, but I haven't heard anything back, and I probably won't. But I just thought it was really cool that somebody had seen my videos on YouTube and reached out to me to see if I'd be interested in taking part in this, and I would be. I think it would be really cool, especially the show they talked about. I think it would be excellent because it has to do with history of cars and different things, but again, I'm not going to go into details about it because I don't even know if it'll ever come into fruition or not. But I was honored to be at least contacted for that. So who knows? Maybe one day somebody will say, "Hey, we want you to come and be part of our show," and we'll see what happens. I'm interested, but when that day comes, we'll see. What else was there? Oh, yes. I had posted previously, or in a previous vlog video, about the wind chimes that I made out of scrap, and I just wanted to show you this. This is what I ended up with. Now again, this is just steel conduit, some scrap metal, some really high strength fishing line, and some more scrap metal. This is basically a plate that I cut up with my plasma cutter. I welded a couple washers on there, and then down here at the bottom is a chunk of an old license plate that somebody else cut up, not me, but I found it in the on the floor of the 66 Mustang Coupe that I'm using for parts. So with just a little bit of motion, I think it sounds pretty good. Got a nice ring to it. Everybody that's heard them, everybody that has heard them has liked them. My wife likes them, which is all that really matters. But again, if you're interested in trying to make some of these, this is the page that I used, and that's the website. And the guy building these things, he's done all the homework for us as far as cutting the tubes and all that sort of thing. So check him out and see what he's doing. I think he has a video on the page that shows you how to do that stuff. But I just think it's pretty cool, and I'm going to probably make more. I'm looking to make some larger sizes. I'm going to experiment and see what I can do with the bigger ones. I think that's about it. It's fall is here. Obviously November. I know in some parts of the country, in the U.S., we're already getting snow. We don't get a lot of snow in Georgia, but it does get cold, and I don't function very well when I'm cold. I don't like being cold. I grew up in the Northeast, and I've been out of that area almost 30 years, and I just don't like being cold. So I'm trying to decide at this point if I'm going to finished my garage, put in insulation and sheetrock, add a few more lights, and I'm just debating on doing that. The difficulty is, as many of you have seen, is I have a lot of stuff on these walls that has to come down, and not so bad on this side, but still, yeah, pegboard, all that sort of thing. So I hate being cold, and the difficulty is, you know, you get a heater running out here, and the heat just goes straight up into the vent or through the roof, since there's nothing blocking it. So at the very least, I'd like to get the ceiling finished, get it insulated, and get sheetrock up, so that I can kind of maintain some temperature out here. I know it's gonna slow me down on getting stuff done, because honestly, I don't like being cold. I think that's about it. So stay tuned. I've got some other cool stuff going on. I know you're waiting for the next Brooklyn Pony, and I'm working on some stuff for that. I've got to get some information on a powder coater, because some of the stuff needs to be addressed before I even get it on the car, and so that's in the works. Be patient with me. Again, colder weather, I don't function so well. But I'll be posting some other stuff, and stay tuned. So thanks for being here, and thanks for watching.